Hey, it's been an interesting month. Of course, more arguing on wonderful social media, which is not just me, it's all over. There's a lot of people doing videos. I admit, I'm one of those ones that decided to start doing them. There's a reason why I started doing them. My daughters are pretty young. Well, they're getting there, almost teenagers, but they're going to grow up in a society that is going to be a lot of trouble and a lot more anger, and it seems like a lot more hate and a lot more what about me, what about me, what about me. And the reason why I started doing these is I wanted to show them kind of what people deal with, like how mean people really are to each other. So there's your answer if you ever asked or was like, why is he so against selfies? Why does he have so much things against women that do this? I don't have anything against women at all. In fact, the three of the most important people in my life, my mom and my daughters, are, I'm really close with. I like to see people have more self-respect for themselves. I don't like seeing women get used for the wrong reasons, but you can't ask for it either. You can't put yourself half naked on social media or to a bunch of strangers and expect them to really have respect for you. It's your choice, but you can't bitch about it if you're not getting anything from anybody. You're not going to find love that way. You're really not. Lust comes real easily and goes real easily. We all deal with it. But that's why I made these videos to begin with. I wanted to prove to my daughters how people really get and what people complain about. Anyway, a couple more notes. I don't want to hear anybody talking about white privilege. I really don't. I think people that think white privilege exists are either one, not white, so they really don't have an opinion. If you're not white, you can't give much of an opinion because you didn't live through what other people have lived through. People have had good lives. Some people have gone off really well, and some people have had really shitty lives. People have committed suicide or being stuck on drugs or have gotten the shit kicked out of them by their parents. And when it comes to like job-wise, I've never known any other race in this world that couldn't have my job. Every race can have my job or where I live or where my dad worked for the last 40 to 50 years. No matter what race you could have got his job. And I'm telling you, I don't want to hear any more about it. If you believe in it, that's fine. But I'm just not listening to it. It's my opinion. Because it's my opinion, it's just total bullshit. And if you're a white person that believes in white privilege, that means maybe you treated somebody like shit. Maybe you treated somebody from a different race a certain way. Anyway, my videos going forward from now on, I'm not going to be talking about race issues. I'm not going to talk about politics because the politics thing is complete bullshit. It's all over Facebook now. It's all people bitching about. I've done these videos 1,000 times. I'm done with them. They're a complete waste of my time. People are going to believe what they want to believe. If you're a Democrat, if you're a Republican, whatever, it's okay to be proud of who you are. But everybody just wants to complain. Nobody really wants to have conversations with each other. People just want to feel like they know better or have the right answer compared to somebody else. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I guess I'm more towards a Republican because of the people in history that I believe in who were good presidents. But I haven't seen anybody that was a good president since I've been alive. And if it isn't, I haven't seen my life really change much different. I didn't like Obama. I didn't like George Bush. I didn't like his senior. But my life hasn't changed from any of them. And that's not a bad thing. It's just my life hasn't changed. So if they're doing their job and whatever, and my life has been the same way. But that was the main reason why I started doing these videos. I wanted to prove stuff to my kids and how people see on social media. So all the stuff that you guys have been posting on my page, or all your complaints, or now old people bitching, or whatever, just people in general, like the douchebag yesterday who I went to school with that has nothing to say, but anytime a political thing pops up and I say my opinion towards it, I'm all of a sudden wrong, and then he starts getting on me in a personal matter. You know what I mean? So there's a lot I could say about him, and there's a lot of things I can run him under the bus for, but I'm not going to do that. That's not why I'm here to do this. It's my reason for doing these videos was for my daughters, and I wanted them, not for them to see these videos, but for them to see the responses and how people really act towards each other. Or about the selfie things and how women really treat themselves nowadays because they feel like they have to be a certain way to get attention. Nobody does. Be confident in who you are. Be confident in yourself. Have some pride. It doesn't matter what weight you are, how tall you are, it doesn't matter. You always think that other people have to be a certain way. That you have to be a certain way for people to like you. No matter if you're into guys, if you're into girls, if you're gay, if you're straight, whatever, people are going to like you for who you are. I've learned that some of the most beautiful women I've dated in my life, I couldn't stand. It's how people treat each other. So that's why I bitch about selfies and stuff like that all the time. I want to see women better themselves that way and to not bring themselves out like that and giving yourselves bad names towards that. I want to see you have more self-respect with that. And that's the reason why I always bitch about shit like that. Don't give up on things. We all have things we want to achieve. Be that way. Achieve them. Don't give up on things. People get depressed. People have up. People have downs. Be proud of yourself. That's to everybody. Get what you want out of life. If you're in a rut, try to get out of it. If you're having problems in your marriage, it doesn't mean go and cheat on them because having sex with somebody else is not going to make it better. You're going to feel good for that amount of time, then you're going to feel like shit afterwards. And if you don't feel like shit, then you shouldn't have been married in the first place. So there's always good ways of getting around things. We can't give up as a society. Society. It's a new word I just made up. We can't give up as a society. So my videos going forward, I'm going to be doing a lot more joking around, a lot more trying to make people laugh. That was my objective. It's the responses of what I got from my videos of the good and bad, or what I wanted to show my kids, because I don't want my kids on fucking Facebook. If your kids are on Facebook and they're teenagers, it's your business. I think it's a bad idea because adults are pretty shitty towards each other. So, guys, have a good day. I'll see you again.